As a listing real estate agent, invariably we come by sellers now and again that call us on a Friday and want to have their home listed for the next day or the Monday. And I actually had a past client recently call me on a listing that I had. And they literally called me on Friday night and I said, when do you want to get the home listed? And they said, we want it listed for Monday morning. And the reality is that maybe back in the old days of real estate, that would have been possible, but we have a bit more of a process and there's a bit more of a standard or an expectation set in order to get a home listed on the market. And so part of that is the process. And my process is called the Perfectly Plumb Method, pun intended. And it is a 5-step process for what I do to get your home sold. And part of that process is having some services come in. So after we meet and we sign the contracts, I'm going to have my home stager come in. My home stager is going to come in and she is going to go through your house completely, room by room, with you or without you, whatever your preference is. And then she's going to give you a report showing a list of action items that you could take. And you know what, to be honest, 9 times out of 10, doing a staging visit is really just about declutter. 9 times out of 10, it's if you haven't used it in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, move it out into a box, move it out in a garage, the shed, a storage unit, whatever. Next, after the stager's done and that is completely satisfied, we are going to have our window cleaner go in, and the window cleaner is going to make sure that those windows are squeaky clean for those buyers that are coming through your house and want to look at your beautiful yard or the gardens or whatever. I can't tell you how many houses I've gone into over the years where the house is beautiful, but the windows, especially in newer homes, the windows are still basically, they look like the construction site is still going on, essentially. Then from there, we're gonna have our cleaning crew go in, and our cleaning crew is gonna go in, and they're gonna do the stuff that you might not necessarily do. They're gonna clean your hood vent, they're gonna clean the inside of your oven, they're gonna clean your fridge if you need it, they're gonna wipe down your baseboards, door casings, window trims, all that sort of stuff. And then finally, we're gonna be into high definition virtual tour with drone video and photography, full motion walkthrough, and we're going to produce some brochures. So from this list, you can see that not all of these things can happen in a day or two. They can happen pretty quick, but usually the timeline is 5 to 7 days. And so a lot of sellers don't understand that. But here's what we know. Here's the stats. We know that over 90% of people start their home search online before they call a realtor, and a further 50% find the home that they are going to buy online before they call their realtor. So if not me, you need to make sure that you are absolutely aligned with a realtor who has a strong online presence like myself. And if you'd like to know more about how I do that, you can feel free to reach out to me, shoot me a DM.